The Better Center Studios with your recap for Monday, September 18th, 2017. Before we get into the recap, just a quick recap to let you know, handicappers, if you got articles and you have promotions, send them over to us. We'll get them put out on LVspn.com and get yourself spread out throughout all our social media. And handicappers, the only place to get yourself promoted is bettercenter.com. All you got to do is register, put out a profile, throw out some picks, throw out an offer, and we'll get it out there to the betting public. Now, quick little note before I get into the recap. Chris Barr, you've come in with 4 different profiles. We're not interested in that. I got guys over here working hard to put out their plays every single week. They don't need you going in, taking little shots every week because you had a bad week here. It didn't work out there. Stop the trolling, Chris Barr. If you want, be a man, post your plays, and live by them. Everybody else is doing it. Why do you feel like you need to be special? Not here, buddy. Okay? Post your picks or move on. Because the guys over here, they're working hard. You know who's working hard? Richard Blue is working real hard. Last 3 weeks. Positive. Here's a guy that was negative, Chris Barr, and still doesn't go out there and play games with people, goes out there and grinds, writes articles every week, working hard every week. And you want to know some 3 straight positive weeks for Mr. Richard Blues. Great job, Richard Blues. Good to keep talking about you every week on the Better Center board. 14-14 this week with a plus 1.79 record. You know who else is working hard? The great white capper, Tony Gullidge. Man had some negatives last 3 weeks. He's been working real hard, joining us on the show and giving us some great solid information. 12-9 this week, 16.08 units to the good. And who else is working hard? Our newest member, Team Payout. I don't know how hard he's really working. He's only giving us 6 games, 2 winners, 4 losers. Not the way he was hoping to start, but that's okay. All you got to do is keep pumping away. We'll be talking about your Team Payout. Welcome to the board. 2 winners, 4 losers, minus 2.14 units. Next on our board, Golden Lock 1. Another one working hard. Saw some negative numbers about a month ago. Turning it back around. 18-13 this week, plus 21.36 units, and putting him back in the plus column, plus 0.69 units. Dinner for 2 for the Golden Lock. All right, killer picks, 13-6 this week, minus 2.41 units, bringing him to plus 1.09 units. I think I might have missed you last week, killer picks. Welcome to the board. Next on the board, the man has also been joining us here on the Better Center Live Reports, giving us some great solid information. Mr. Reno Sharp VIP himself, Anthony Nasur, 25-26, minus 4.81 units, but still in the plus column, plus 1.67 units. Way to stay above the water there, Tony. And next on the board, Mr. J. Joseph back in the plus column this week. 25 winners, 19 losers, plus 12.81 units overall. Putting them back 8.94 units into the plus column. Good job, Jay Joseph. The Nightcrawler, shocking everybody right now with his college football. 21-5 this week, plus 66.46 units. Phenomenal job, Nightcrawler. Now back into the plus column, plus 13.5 units. Very impressive from being well over 100 units in the negative. Now, let's see you get a couple hundred in the positive, Nightcrawler. The Sports Freak, 18-13 this week, 31.76 units to the good, puts him 15.858 units in the positive column. Good job, Sports Beak. The Toff Syndicate, 13.67 units to the good this week, 17-12 as a winning record, 21 units to the good overall. Been in the positive every week so far, Toff. Good job. The Parlay Department back in action, plus 51.13 units with a 9-8 record this week. Way to beat Parlay. Now back plus 23.28 units. The parlay department not running away. Now let's welcome the guy that nailed it for us on his first trip to the Better Center Live studio, Big Rick. 3 beautiful winners on the board for us on Sunday. You blueprinted all 3 games. Fantastic job. If you want to see what Big Rick's offering this week, he's coming back to the Better Center board. Big Rick, 8-1. 8-1 this week. 33.44 units to the good. Now 33.55 units to the good overall. Let's see where Big Rick takes us next week. Good job, Big Rick. Next on the board, Big Will. Big Will back up in action, plus 86.57 units. 10-4 this week. Good job, Big Will. Plus 51.82 units overall. There's a man down over 150 units. Now, cashing weekly. Patty Betts takes another week off on vacation. Plus 58.24 units still in the plus column. Parlay Pete, looking like he doesn't want to take any prisoners, comes right up into second place, but bounces back down into third place, I believe, right now. But still, 14-18 this week for Parlay Pete, plus 46.42 units for 63.05 overall. Fantastic job, Parlay Pete. Now the Hustle Man hustled out a lot of picks this week. 39 and 36 overall. Pretty lot of picks, 75 picks, plus 5.25 units. He didn't give anything back. Good job, Hustle Man. Plus 69.14 overall. And first place still. And guys, I'm doing everything I can to give it away. I've been terrible for a month. 5-5 this week. But I did pick up 4.82 units, so I'm feeling pretty darn good about just getting a little touch into the plus column. But that's because it's NFL teaser time, and that's how I roll. I got a nice big teaser that I think you should be a part of. Just text free winner to 90210. I'll get you a nice NFL teaser this week that I know I can make you a little bit of money with. So there you go for the Better Center Recap Report. Looking for guys to take over at the top of the mountain. Let's see who's going to knock me off next week. All you got to do is stay tuned to the Better Center Recap report to be able to find out who are the hottest handicappers in America.